the chills, so ungrained to see you from me. And I you so badly want this way. My brain sets a zero, but my head still change. Frozen ones deserve a fate. I'm some shot, crack lips won't kill people. It is from a silent. They might hear me right. Shame, answer and blame. Nothing like black eyes. To a top flame. Lips encrypted doom that burned alive. Make me comfortable. Lay on an outcry. I count my last breaths. They circle the chime. Minutes on the back. Seven kid to cry.
All right. So here it is. Welcome everybody. Thanks for tuning in. This right here is the very first RA-600. It's got some distinguishing features. I don't know why I've never showed off this bad boy yet on the channel, but I thought it was time. Got it strung up just to show it some love. It's been tucked away for a little bit. It's still looking good, in fantastic condition. Couple nicks here that I don't even know how they got there. This thing's never even toured or gigged, anything like that. Really never left the house. I mean, it was at my old studio for years and here, so I suppose anything can happen as it moves different places and stuff. But anyways, main difference, as you can see, it has a see-through finish and no binding like the regular RA-600, the production models, which I'll grab one and show the difference in a sec. But so basically how this works for people that don't know, this was the prototype. So we designed it, and this was based off of my ESP custom shop RA3, which I toured with tons. So that's why it looks familiar. And we decided, ESP and I, to base the RA-600, which is the Signature Series guitar. I got the RA3 in 2006, and then we started talking about the Signature Series after that, you know, and it takes about a year or so to get all that going and everything in order, and then to come up with the first prototype. So I was sent the first prototype, this one here, which is absolutely gorgeous in every way, except I decided that I wanted jet black. And so here is a regular production model, and you can see it's jet black. This one also has a chrome 81, which is sick, right? I think that looks awesome. Pay attention to this too, this super pearl white pickguard, because there's a phenomenon about these pickguards. But then the binding, and those are really the only differences between the production model and this first prototype. This first prototype is plagued with this yellowing pickguard, which some of them had. So I've talked to lots of guys, lots of RA-600 owners over the years who have showed me this, how their pickguard turns yellow, but on other ones, they're still perfectly white, like that one I just showed you there. So I think it was just like a certain batch. There was something in the plastic or epoxy or whatever these things are made out of, you know, some factory, the pickguards themselves that have something that just yellows over time, like a newspaper or something. Anyways, I don't like that, and one day I'm going to change that out. I prefer the bright white, but I'll probably do something different. I've been thinking about doing black. I've been seeing some guys. There's one dude over in my Patreon community who has an all blacked out one, black everything, and it looks super sick, and it's inspiring, makes me want to make some adjustments. But so I got this one, and I decided, hey, I want a jet black, and so they made another one. And they actually made two more before we got to the final iteration, and those are the nickname Big Boy and Little Boy, which I've talked about in some previous videos. Big Boy, I forget exactly, but I think Big Boy came jet black but didn't have the binding, so then we did the binding with Little Boy, or maybe it was vice versa, but with Little Boy it had the like lowercase LTD, which I didn't like, and I don't know why they did that, if it was a mistake or they were just showing me a different example. So there were three prototypes, and this is, I guess, the closest, even though it was the first, except for the see-through finish, which does look awesome. I mean, I like this one. I like that it's kind of unique. But so got this, I'm gonna say in 2007, because here's the 2008 product catalog, and let's assume probably came out around January. Let's take a look at here. Page 15. This is the first year that I appeared with a signature alongside my fellow Khmer gunslinger Matt DeVries, Kirk and James. The Truckster. I wonder if that's when he introduced those. But Kirk's always had a big line of sweet guitars. I love all those. Alexi always had some good ones. Lots to choose from. George Lynch. I've got this GL56. I love this guitar. It's a killer workhorse around the studio. Henneman, rest in peace. I've always loved this camo one. That's pretty sick. Big Tom. Michael Amat, and Big Willie. These are cool. John from Shadows, and there we are. So as you can see there, that's the production model that we arrived on. So that difference there, you can see the jet black, a pickguard that's supposed to be all pearl white. This started out all pearl white, but like I said, it's yellowed. And it's got the binding there, and that's what we ultimately went with. And I'm glad. I'm happy that we made that choice, even though this see-through is pretty beautiful. So neck through 24.75 inch scale. So many people ask me about that. Why the 24.75? And the honest answer is I don't know, but it feels comfortable and I love it. And I can't tell the difference between it and the many other guitars I have with a 25.5 inch scale. I don't know why we made that design choice at the time, but I don't regret it. But I have no real answer of why. Alder body, maple neck with ebony fingerboard locking nut with 43mm neck width, thin U neck contour. I was surprised to read that. I always thought that these were extra thin, but the neck feels fantastic. I wouldn't want it any other way, but I just thought that it was extra thin. 24 extra jumbo, chrome hardware, Grover tuners, Floyd Rose bridge, EMG 81 active, and that black finish. Matt's is pretty similar in terms of the hardware, except his is a 25.5, so it says there, Richie Sambora. So yeah, that's that. Let's get a little look here. You see that finish? It is really nice. But yeah, the neck is so buttery smooth. It's just fast, feels great. Absolutely zero friction on there. I love it. Oh, look at that back. You can get a better look at that finish there. You can see the neck through all the way to the body. She's a beaut, Clark, if I don't say so myself. Or if I do say so myself. Did I say that? Yeah. Anyways. This plays great. I just tuned it up to E. I don't really know why. I kind of just keep it around as an E for various things that I need to play. And now that it's got fresh strings, maybe I'll do something cool with it. But yeah, so just quick and easy here. I want to take you guys through and show you the original RA-600 prototype, one that I'm proud of, and I'm absolutely honored that these RA-600s are so, still sought after all these years. And I wish they'd bring them back into production, maybe with some updates or something like that, but I don't know. As I've said, a lot of you have heard me say I need to be on the road every night playing in front of audiences to get the Signature Series back again, because that's just kind of how it works, But back when that was the case, YouTube didn't exist, and so maybe if you right now take a moment to subscribe to the channel, and enough of you do that, the numbers will speak for themselves, and maybe ESP will find that undeniable evidence that a brand new RA-600 is a wise move for all parties involved. So hit that subscribe button for me if you haven't already, and if you have, just hit it again. No, just kidding. But hey, thanks for watching, everybody. Appreciate everybody here on the channel. Check out all the things that I have in the description box below, like my guitar instructional DVD, shipping right now with 10 cool custom guitar picks like this, and 9 other designs, and my Patreon community, where it's just a great community vibe. We get in there and talk turkey, plus all sorts of other perks, so check that out. Thanks, everybody. I'll see ya on the next one.
The cost of what's lost, no tomorrow. Define my tragedy and counterplace the curse of what's left.